Nils, welcome.
Thank you, Marcel, and thanks for coming to Denmark.
Yeah, absolutely lovely. Nils, we're here in your home country, in your home city, even in beautiful Denmark, lovely Copenhagen for the Euroseeds 2024 Congress. What are you most excited about getting the Euroseeds Congress to Denmark?
Well, several things, I would say. If I look at my professional life as General Secretary of the Danish Seed Council and Seed Association, this is the first time that the Congress came to Denmark, and most likely it will not come again when I'm in office. So that's exciting in itself, of course. But also I think it's very exciting to have so many dedicated people in Copenhagen to maybe learn a bit about one of our hot top issues right now, which is a new green agreement in Denmark that paves the way for the future of agriculture in Denmark. And that's a very interesting issue, I think.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, for sure, and very top of mind for many Europeans at the moment. There will be the Congress is always attracting a lot of international seeds people, but also a lot of Danish people, seedsmen, are coming to the Congress. What would you think is the biggest added value of getting the Congress in Denmark?
I think I'll turn again to this green agreement that I just mentioned. Mm-hmm. That it's a sort of a Danish way, you can say, because this new agreement is between the government, the Danish Agriculture and Food Council, which represents all farmers and cooperatives in Denmark. So that is most of the agriculture. And then not least the Danish, it's the Danish Natural Conservation Society, and that's an NGO. So it's around the same table that we sort of managed to find a new way by make sure that you have the agricultural production still as a professional way, but also leaving space for nature, and also make sure that you find the environmental issues answered in the long run. But there will be a special session in the Congress about this issue and how it's connected to the strategic the dialogue that was just published soon, not too long ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I recognize several points from the strategic dialogue as put forward by Mr. Strohschneider and von der Leyen. Yeah. So Denmark is ahead of the pack.
I'm not sure I would say that. and also I think it's important to say that maybe we don't have the right solution, but this is a solution that the Danish farmers and the Seed Society can find its way using this new agreement. Yeah. So I don't think we have the answer, but maybe it can be inspiration for other places. But I do believe that the Danish way, as I'm saying, that you manage to get those stakeholders around the same table and agree on something. Maybe, of course, you can't agree on everything, but at least you can agree on some of the major issues and maybe pave the way for a common solution.
Wonderful. The Danish way. I'm sure it will be an inspiration for the rest of Europe.
I don't know. Let's see.
Nils, you are head of the Danish Seed Association. How is the Danish seed sector doing? Are there any challenges?
Indeed. Yes. As you most likely know, Marcel, we are big in forage and turf and some vegetable seed production as well. And so we do have challenges, quite a few of them. And again, we might have some challenges with the government or with the national authorities, but we try to find solutions there. The major, if I have to look at the overall picture, I would say that We are working internationally in Europe to find ways to use new genomic techniques, for instance. We're looking a lot of the new PIM legislation on plant reproductive material. Those will be sort of a framework for us to develop in the future. But besides that, we have our issues in Denmark, of course, because we want to be competitive. We want to have the best seed production. And there we need enough fertilizer, we need plant protection products in order to make clean seed, viable seed, and competitive seed. So we are trying to solve all these issues in different ways. One of them I would highlight is we have a very a lot of focus on research, and we are working very closely together within the seed sector, also with some universities, Aarhus University in particular, to try to find better ways of growing the seeds, to be more efficient, to be more competitive. So again, I think we're coming back to the Danish way, that we do have different opinions sometimes and different ideas, but we can come together and find solutions.
Absolutely brilliant. Can't we wait to hear more about it during the Congress. Good luck with the Congress, and thank you so much, Nils.
Thank you, Marcel.